Well, then it is D-Day for motorists who are driving with expired driver's license cards. The grace period for motorists whose license cards expired during the COVID-19 lockdown comes to an end today. It includes temporary driving permits that expired between March 2020 and August 2021. Let's get an update on the situation with the Road Traffic Management Corporation's spokesperson, Mr. Simon Zwane. Mr. Zwane, welcome to the program. Have you seen a rush from people who are now trying to have their cards renewed?
Yeah, good afternoon. Yes, we are seeing an increase in the number of people who have come to the licensing centers seeking to renew their license cards. At our RTMC DLTCs, we've been up and operating from around 6 a.m. We will remain open until the last person has been served. We normally work from 7 to 9 p.m., but judging by the number of people who are here, some without even having bookings, it's clear we will have to work until the last person has been serviced.
And are all your stations, all your equipment, the website, is all of it working at full capacity today?
All of it is working on full capacity today. We have made calls to the provinces, other provinces, to check whether there are any hiccups. There have been no hiccups reported. So we are.
I think we've lost your audio, sir. Mr. Zwane, you've muted yourself, so I'll give you just a moment. You were just talking to us about your stations and other services.
Yeah, that the stations will be working extra hours for the month of May to be able to serve those people who want to come forward for the month of May. We'll be working extra hours, two hours per day, and even on weekends, some of them. But the RTMC ones that are in Waterfall and Centurion, they're working 7 in the morning to 9 p.m. daily, including Saturday and Sunday.
You mentioned the month of May. Is that specifically to do with people who would have been affected by this grace period from 2020 to August 2021? Is that who you will continue to help even beyond today?
Yes, we want to have as much capacity as possible to be able to help those people who have not had an opportunity to renew and are now finding themselves in this crunch period where they are now outside of the grace period.
So what was the point, I wonder, of the grace period which comes to an end today? If beyond this date you're going to continue to allow people to renew, will there be any penalty for those who come forward tomorrow onwards?
Yes, they will. The law enforcement officers would now be free to enforce the law against anyone who drives with an expired license. But we also have a duty to assist people to comply, so that they are legally on the roads, and so that also when they get involved in accidents, they are insured to be able to repudiate their licenses. Because if you continue driving with an expired license, your insurance company can refuse a claim if you should get involved in an accident. So we want to be able to help as many people as possible.
You said
to be compliant.
You said officers will implement the law from tomorrow onwards. What does implement the law mean? Does it mean one will get a fine? Will you be arrested? What's reasonable? What's a reasonable sanction for missing the grace period deadline?
There will be fines. There will be traffic fines around. They differ per magisterial area, but around Gauteng, it starts about 500 rand for driving with an expired driving license, and it differs in different areas. But people can expect to have fines if they are caught driving without a valid driving license card.
1.3 million license cards have still not been renewed by the start of May. That is this month. Do you really think all of them will be renewed, let's say by mid-May?
By mid-May? Yeah, we think people will come forward. We've seen some people coming forward already now. and we are hopeful that by mid-May they should be able to have come forward in huge numbers. But what we are also seeing, we're seeing that there are people who are coming forward now whose licenses are only expiring in June and July, and those people want to be compliant as possible. So we will also be helping those.
So as things stand, is it still the position of the RTMC and perhaps the Transport Department that there will be no other extension of the grace period?
There will be no other extension of the grace periods. The grace periods were offered under the Disaster Management Act, which we know that the country is no longer under the state of disaster. So this is the last time. There is no other extension that has been given.
Simon Zwane, spokesperson for the Road Traffic Management Corporation. Thank you for your time today, sir.
Thank you.